Gabe, do you think not having Nance for them did anything to, make you guys not respect them as much?
Nah, we didn't come out ready to play. From the start of the tip, from the first play, then on, we didn't come out ready to play, and they did a good job of just playing hard.
Gabe, this is 5 games with a similar script. Were you kind of cruising for a bruising here, and what did you learn today?
Can't take no team for granted. I've been in a lot of these games through my 4 years, and you can't take no team for granted. And they came out, they played hard, they crashed the offensive glass, they had a lot more attempts than us. So we just got to move on to the next one.
Gabe, 3 shots for you in the second half today, right here. Have you seen teams maybe working a little bit harder to slow you down personally, do you think, in recent games?
Yeah, teams are doing a good job of trying to deny me, trying to not let me get the ball. And what happens is we got other guys and other players that can step up, like Julius did today. He did a good job of sealing hard, posting, and just scoring the rock. And it turns out we just didn't come out with a win today.
Over on your left, Brendan.
Hey, Gabe. The turnover question's been asked a number of times to players here, and it's typically the same answer: focus, et cetera, et cetera. At this point, when does it go beyond focus? Like, what is it that you see out there that is continuing to kind of just be so repetitive with that issue?
Just foolish turnovers. I mean, it was bound for us to lose a game. I mean, you can't beat teams, especially in this league. You can't beat teams with 20 turnovers. I mean, we've been doing that lately, so it was bound for it to catch up with us. But foolish turnovers, not holding on to the ball, airballing shots, things like that, like stuff that we don't do in practice, but it turns out we do it in the game, and we got to be better than that.
In the back.
Gabe, Tom Izzo and Malik Hall, too, kind of talked about players' effort during the game, especially in the first half. As a senior captain, when you see that, or if you see that during a game, how do you hold your teammates accountable during the game with their effort?
I'm doing my best job of getting on guys as much as possible. Guys need to step up, especially effort-related things. Coach harps on it every single day, and that's Michigan State basketball. It's effort-related things, and when you don't do it, I'm on guys 24/7 about it. So I probably got to do a better job of just getting on guys more and more, because we can't go out there and play like we did today.
Gabe, you said at the top you didn't think you guys came out ready to play, and we've heard that from your teammates and stuff a few times this year, whether it's the start of the game or start of the second half or maybe a full game like this. Just why do you think that was with today, and just how surprising is that maybe that becomes sort of a repetitive thing to a degree?
I can't even tell you why, but through the course of my senior year and the games that we have played, we didn't came out flat. Like you said, second half we didn't came out not ready to play. Today it was the start of the game. We didn't come out ready to play, and it caught up with us.
Was that surprising? Because that's a team you just played about 2 weeks ago. You guys know them well and all that.
Yeah, it was kind of surprising, but you can't, like I said, you can't never take no team for granted.
One of the things Julius just said was it's better to get a game like this and a loss like this early. You've been through these seasons a couple times, and I think back to the Final Four year. But what is it about a loss in January that maybe helps a team in February and March?
It shows you where you at. I mean, shows you the things that you need to work on. Shows you guys' character and things like that. I mean, I've been through it all, from a loss in the first game to in the middle of the season, 3 losses, to the end of the year losses. So I know what it's all about. But like I said, you can't take no team for granted, especially this year. The Big Ten is very good.
Anything else for Gabe? Awesome. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Gabe.